begins with a bout in the Bantamweight division. Daniel Alves versus Victor Rosas. Our tale of the tape is presented by Bucked Up Energy Drink.
Sean, from the tail of the tape, you're not going to get a closer tail than same, exact same height, exact same weight. 1/2 of an inch difference in the reach. This is almost identical in all aspects, Sean.
Victor Rosas said, I'm going to showcase excellent timing, excellent accuracy. The call of knuckle up from Mike Beltran, round number 1. Black and white trunks for Daniel Alves. Black and red trunks for Victor Rosas, and down goes Daniel Alves.
First punch thrown. Alves goes down.
There's the mandatory 8 given to Alves by Beltran. Right back to it.
Let's see if it did any damage or if Alves just cleared the cobwebs up right there.
Double left hand, clever from Rosas. Both fighters to the inside. Heavy on the clinch. From the overhook, right hands to the body. Separation with some degree of difficulty from Mike Beltran. Into the pocket goes Daniel Alves. Rosas heavy on the feint step. Again is Victor Rosas. Rosas coming forward once more. Good duck under, now the clinch and the turn from Daniel Alves. Alves to the body with the right hand. Short and sharp goes Daniel Alves. Good clinch work. Good refereeing from Beltran to let that continue. Alves holding the center circle. Feint step from Daniel Alves. You see Rosas cut outside of his right brow.
Rosas just doing a very good job of not wasting any energy. Looks very relaxed.
You see how that's ruled by Mike Beltran?
Definitely.
And has knocked down number 2. The bottom rope supported the fall of Daniel Alves.
I think that was the right call.
Walk towards that side over there. You ready?
So 2 knockdowns recorded by Victor Rosas here in round number 1. 20 seconds remaining in this opening round.
Rosas is countering beautifully every time Alves tries to step in.
Step in again with the jab. Counter right hand just off the mark for Alves. Alves to the body. Rosas getting the 2 knockdowns, but staying very composed, not rushing in. The bell, that ends round number 1. One would presume 10-7 across the board on the 2 knockdowns for Victor Rosas in round number 1. Both fighters up to scratch. Round number 2. Tripling his jab off of scratch to start the second round, Daniel Alves. Taking the step and counter right hand from Alves.
Alves is having his head straight back. Hands down and his head back. He's got to be careful. He's got to correct that problem. He's going to get hit with the left hand.
Feint again. Left hand not getting through. There's a big right hand and a left hand. Huge right hand lands on the end of that sequence from Rosas. Now Alves coming forward.
Alves is fortunate right there. He's backing up with his head up. He cannot do that. All it takes is one little shot. You cannot put your head up, your chin in the air. It's got to be tucked down.
Blood flowing freely. Corner of Rosas' right eye. Good duck under. Now the double underhooks from Daniel Alves. On the turn.
No takedowns.
1 minute remaining, round number 2. These are 2 very fast bantamweights, Chris, but they're fighting in smart spurts.
Alves, he's trying that in and out motion. The problem is, as he backs out, the head is up. Able to get hit.
See the feints again from Rosas. There's the right hand.
I love how Rosas is just mirroring his opponent's hips, waiting for the right time. Every time Alves comes in, he's getting countered.
Alves staying on the outside. Rosas mirroring the hips, holding center circle firm. 2-punch combination to the body. See the mirroring steps of Rosas. Alves staying on the outside. Rosas can't get in with that jab. Hard left hand. That ends round number 2. We use terms in fighting that are theater terms, like back of the house, backstage, dressing room. We're literally at a theater, literally on stage here in Los Angeles. Round number 3.
So I'm going back and through looking at my notes. I see that Rosas talked about his opponent being aggressive, but having his chin wide, open, wide up. in the air. He's accurate. He's done his homework, and it's paying dividends.
Daniel Alvarez down twice in round number 1, but still very much in this fight. His 4th in BKFC versus Victor Rosas. His BKFC debut. Rosas off the left hand.
Usually we see Alvarez trying to be the bully in there, pushing his opponent around. That's largely gone in this fight.
Left hook not there from Alvarez, resetting. It's like cross-arm defense from Daniel Alvarez. Alvarez continuing to stay on the outside, looking for the entry point. Rosas missing the overhand right. 60 seconds remaining, round number 3. Serious swelling now. Rosas' left eye. There's a good left hook lance from Alvarez. Chris, serious swelling now to the point where Rosas' left eye is almost swollen shut.
That would be a huge problem. If I'm Alvarez, I'm trying to throw a lot of right hands at this point to continue to work on that eye.
Right hand off the mark. Alvarez trying to stay elusive. See the bounce step. Right hand up there from Rosas. 20 seconds remaining, round 3. And again, that's on the shoulder of Alvarez. 2 not there, double jab not there from Victor Rosas. Rosas looking for the entry, lead left hook. Off the mark from Alvarez. That ends round number 3. See the medical evaluation. There's the medical clearance. The California State Athletic Commission's outstanding ringside physicians.
It's
round number 4 underway.
It's up to Alvarez right here to close that eye all the way. I throw nothing but hard right hands just like that.
There's a hard right hand on cue. Big shots there on the inside. Both fighters opening up. Rosas landed the exit punch to the chest. It's a strong sequence for both men.
I'd say that situation favors Alvarez, though, because he's the one trying to work on a cut. I'd take trading all day long in this situation.
Alvarez on the hook jab. Alvarez staying patient, staying on the outside. 1:15 remaining, round 4. We are in the Bantamweight division. Duck under on the hook.
I'd like to see Alvarez throwing a lot more feints in this situation, really making his opponent reach. That's going to open up that right hand you can throw after you get him to reach a few times with a few feints.
Right to the body. Rosas landed short and sharp with the naked right hand.
Just look at Rosas. He's barely moving. He's staying in the center the entire time.
Chris, you hit on that. That's really been a subplot of this fight. Rosas has been very stationary, holding center circle. Alvarez has been on his bike, largely on the outside. Over to the body from Victor Rosas. Alvarez it's on the level change. Cross-arm defense again. Hook off the mark. To the body, right hand misses in return from Alvarez. Rosas though landed cleanly in the last sequence. Up jab there. Final seconds, round number 4. Daniel Alvarez versus Victor Rosas. We will go to the 5th and final round.
I think Alvarez blew a golden opportunity right there to continue to come with a lot of right hands. The eye is severely damaged for Rosas right now. It's almost closed.
Keep turning right hand go.
If that eye gets all the way closed, the referees, the doctors are going to have no choice but to stop this fight.
When you come in, when you come in with the jab. Okay?
We head into the 5th and final round, and you think about our 3 California judges' scorecards who are sitting ringside. Go back to round number 1. Again, that's almost certainly a 10-7 across the board as Rosas dropped Alvarez twice.
And you get a look at that eye right there. Not sure how much Rosas can see out of it.
Ryan Socha sounding great tonight.
fight is over, Sean.
This fight is over. And this is the victory due to physician stoppage, TKO for Daniel Alvarez.
And it was an eye that was fully closed at that point. And you can see the disappointment. Rosas knew he was winning that fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, our referee in charge, Mike Beltran, steps in and calls a stop to this fight at the conclusion of round number 4. For your winner by TKO, Daniel Machete.
Very fortunate for Alvarez to win that fight after getting knocked down twice in the first round.
Our tale of the tape is presented by Bricks Armored Account.
Another tail of the tape, almost identical. 1 inch height difference, half-inch reach difference. That's nothing when it comes to the tail of the tape, Sean.
Round number 1. Forward off of scratches, Drew Angel Court. He's in the white and red trunks. White trunks for Ruben Ward. Old jab for Angel Court.
You can already tell Ward depends a lot on his head movement. Ducking underneath and coming back with power.
Right hand off the mark for Angel Court. Patience, the level change, the left hand. Jab hook for Ward. There's the right hand, that gets through from Ruben Ward.
Ward talked about being too wild this time, trying to be in more control. He's definitely in control this time.
Left hand from Ward on the exit. Jab to the body from Angel Court. Shuffle left hook. We're looking to come to the inside. He comes to the inside. And the overhook, the separation from Dan Murgliata. 60 seconds remaining, round number 1. Overhand right off the mark from Ward. Through that naked. There's the left hook. See the diversionary up jab from Angel Court. Driving pressure into the clinch now for Ward. Clever turn by Angel Court. Angel Court right hand to the body. Separation again from Murgliata. Right hand pulled back mid-flight from Angel Court. 30 seconds to go, round number 1. We are at 155 pounds. Big swing, hard entry. Short right hand landing from Angel Court. Hard rights to the body from Ruben Ward. Right to the head. Soft warning from Murgliata to Ruben Ward, telling him watch your punches to the back of Angel Court's head. 10-second crack. Final seconds, round number 1. Good left hand on the entry from Ward. That ends the opening round. Seconds out called by Dan Murgliata. Both fighters up to scratch, standing 3 feet apart. Round number 2. See, that's the intentional diversionary up jab by Angel Court. Throwing diagonally above Ward's head to get him to react. You see the pawing of the jab now from Angel Court. Hook not there from Ward. Hook not there from Angel Court. Slight cross-arm defense from Ruben Ward. On the left hand. 2 off the mark.
It's that level change in that head movement that's making it difficult for Angel Court to land anything of significance.
To the inside, right hand. That landed on the right bicep, rather the left bicep of Ruben Ward on the exit. 2 again. We're 2 not there from Angel Court. Slight forward pressure now from Ruben Ward. Right uppercut, almost landed from Angel Court. Good idea. See the measuring from Angel Court. Left hand. Methodical pressure, Chris, from Ruben Ward.
You can just tell his game plan right now. He's continuing to wear his opponent out. He understands how big and strong Angel Court, but all that muscle takes a lot of oxygen.
We're circling out. 25 seconds remaining, round 2. Overhook snatched by Ruben Ward. Now the separation from Dan Murgliata. The duck under, left hand. See The extended jab, snap jab right back from War. There is the bell. We move towards 3. Moderate animosity between Drew Angel Corr and Ruben War coming into this bout. Round number 3. There's the left hand. They're throwing like they have full animosity now.
No strikes. Break. Back it up. Back it up. Back it up.
Biggest volume of this fight from both men in that last sequence. The restart from Murgliata. Good jab entry from Angel Corr.
Once again,
the left hand.
Once again, very good head movement from Ruben War. The way he just avoids those punches.
Tipping his head. There's the clinch to the inside. Both fighters throwing to the body. There's a right to the head from Angel Corr. Now the separation as the fighters went chest to chest for Murgliata. 1:15 remaining, round 3. Step in right hand. Angel Corr now coming forward. Deep crouch, level change for Ruben War. War resetting on the outside of the ring. Overhand right. Rights to the body in the clinch.
Right.
The underhook from Ruben War.
Back up, back up.
Dan Murgliata keeping this fight moving. Good uppercut with the rear right hand from War.
And that's just that fight experience in that situation. He saw his opponent had a gap in between where he was trying to block the head, threw an uppercut right in between.
Right hand that time lands from Angel Corr. Angel Corr continuing to be active with that lead hand from the orthodox stance. Rights to the body. Here's the active clinch. More right hands to the body. Good refereeing from Dan Murgliata. This is the definitive active clinch. Both fighters throwing. Now the right hand, the separation, the bell. We are through 3 rounds. Round number 4 underway. Drew Angel Corr versus Ruben War, who at 155 pounds. There's the right hook from Drew Angel Corr.
Angel Corr seems to be having a little bit of sense of urgency right here. He wants to step it up.
Time called by Dan Murgliata. That is an exceedingly rare eye poke in BKFC. Angel Corr now has up to 5 minutes to recover.
Very true. It's amazing how few eye pokes we do have. A lot of people think there would be more with no gloves. Not the case.
All right, ready? Please watch your fingers, gentlemen. All right, ready? Knuckle up.
Thumb in the eye, clear as day.
No histrionics from Drew Angel Corr. Again, had 5 minutes, took less than 30 seconds, right back to it in round number 4.
And this is what Angel Corr needs to do. Throw combinations, get inside, not one punch at a time, not looking to land one hard shot, several hard shots.
Angel Corr now coming forward. War off the jab. A 3-punch combination from Ruben War. Jab right back from Angel Corr.
Ruben War is just trying to pot shot his opponent. Just take what he's given right now, take a few shots here, and then punch there, then get out of the way. Control the pace.
War and Angel Corr talking to each other. It was sporting talk because then they slapped hands. Right hook just off the mark from Angel Corr. Duck under from more than the left hand. The fighters ever so slightly trying to turn up the temperature here with 45 seconds remaining round 4. To the clinch once more. On the underhook, rights to the body from War. There's the rear right uppercut from Angel Corr on this separation. War now stepping back from the mid-range into the clinch on the overhook. Right hand from Angel Corr.
War doing a great job of always turning his opponent and pushing him into the ropes. A lot of times in a very close round, whoever's being aggressive, whoever's pushing, whoever's back is in the middle is winning.
Cover once more from Angel Corr. Trying to go to the body of Ruben War. Good left hand from War. Making himself low, but he took that rear right uppercut just before the bell. We move to the 5th and final round. The unfiltered Dan Murgliata as we start the 5th and final round. The flurry on the inside. Angel Corr landing to the body. Smart clinch from War. Rear right uppercut from Angel Corr. That landed flush.
You can just see the difference right here. War wanting to do a very controlled, measured fight, hit land a couple punches and get out. Angel Cole wants to get into the pocket and throw with power.
Your turn to salute the crowd.
So difficult to land a clean shot against Ruben Moore. Gets just out of the way. Every time a hard right hand is thrown, he's inches away. His head just moves just enough to get out of the position to take that clean shot.
See the swelling under Moore's left eye. These have been 4 very even rounds. And now with 65 seconds remaining in round number 5, our final round. Chris, this is a very even round.
Very interesting to see the scorecards here.
Through the center circle, now both men in the center circle. Bounce in the step of war. Hook jab not there, right hand not there. Angel Core coming forward. With the right hand to the clinch. Back to the body goes Angel Core in the clinch. Separation from Dan Migliotta. Right hand just off the mark. War resets to the body goes Angel Core. Right hand from Angel Core.
Still anyone's round.
Final seconds of this lightweight fight. On the left hand. Angel Core coming forward. The duck under big swings. That is the end of the fight. There was moderate animosity. There is now no animosity. All respect between Drew Angel Core and Ruben Ward.
Ladies and gentlemen, after completing the scheduled 5 rounds, our judges send into the ring a split decision. Judge Romero, 48-47 in favor of War. Judge Denkin, 49-46 in favor of Angel Core. And Judge Lieben, 48-47 to the winner by split decision. The King of Cali, Drew Angel Core.
Very fortunate for the decision right there. That was a very tight, razor close fight right there.
In the Bantamweight division, our tale of the tape presented by Fubo TV for David Diaz versus Shane Jordan.
And you can see, finally, we have a big difference. Shane Jordan has a significant height advantage, a significant 5-inch reach advantage. We all know David Diaz wants to get inside, land hard, overwhelming punches with volume. It's up to Shane Jordan to keep that range and make Diaz pay every time he tries to step close.
Shane Jordan said, I know David Diaz wants in. I will use my jab and footwork to keep him on the outside. Round number 1. The tricolor of Mexico trunks for David Diaz. White and black trunks for Shane Jordan.
Shane Jordan knows what he has to do, Sean. It's just, can he do it? Can he keep his opponent away? Can he keep him out of range?
See the shuffle steps of David Diaz. Almost playfully on the shuffle steps. Jordan standing tall, circling on the outside. Diaz already the histrionics, pointing to the center circle. Slapping his stomach. From Jordan. The right hand on the entry. Jordan keeping his composure off the jab, feigning with the right hand. High elbow guard for David Diaz.
Beautiful combination for Jordan right there. That 1-2-3, it was a 3 that landed. The first 2 were blocked.
See the head movement, looking for the entry as Diaz now on the turn. There's the separation from Andrew Glenn. Soft warning by Glenn to Diaz saying, watch your fingers extended towards the eyes of Shane Jordan. 35 seconds remaining, round number 1. Diaz using that high elbow guard. Downward right hand. Circling out now Jordan. Diaz looking for the entry again. Stiff jab from Shane Jordan.
Diaz really trying to block that jab. It's going to open up that left hook. Let's see if Shane Jordan can continue to throw maybe some feints with that jab. I think the jab followed by that left hook immediately.
We saw more playfulness from David Diaz. Shane Jordan doesn't seem bothered, lands that left hand.
A beautiful jab, but really not back Diaz.
Diaz coming forward again, circling out Jordan. There's the left hand glancing. The center circle. Big swing and a miss from Jordan. That ends round number 1.
You can see the plan and the strategy of Team Jordan is to do exactly what we saw a few weeks ago, the title be defended by continuing to counter with right hands. We saw it against Dodson. It was a beautiful fight.
Round number 2 underway. Jab again from Jordan, didn't fully land. Diaz tipping his head, wide swings.
Now Jordan has not landed that right hand yet, but that's what he's trying to set up. He's trying to throw that jab, make Diaz come in and counter with that right hand.
Diaz coming forward once more, overhand right off the mark. Diaz listed at 5'5" to Jordan 6 foot even. That's exaggerated, I think, by the tall stance of Jordan, the crouching stance and the level changes of David Diaz. Number 2 right there from Jordan. Hook not there, double hook, triple hook. Circling out is Jordan, he took himself off balance. Right around the left eye now is David Diaz with 60 seconds remaining round number 2. The right hand. And running forward with right hooks, David Diaz. Diaz with the right hand. Jordan circling out. Now claiming an eye poke and taking a knee is David Diaz. Yeah, this is ruled by Andrew Glenn. Time called. Chris, in a promotion where we almost never get eye pokes, that's our second of the night.
And good job by Andy Glenn for seeing that.
Take your time.
It's so difficult to see exactly what's going on with this fast of a movement, but great job for Andy Glenn for seeing that in real time. We have the benefit of seeing this in the replay. Andy Glenn did not.
That was almost a face wash rather than a straight eye poke from Shane Jordan.
You could see Andy Glenn able to catch that excellent refereeing right there.
I don't believe there was any malice from Shane Jordan on that. I think he was just pushing the hand out. The face wash, but clearly into the eyes of David Diaz.
You grazed across it.
Caught both eyes, but more significantly caught the left eye of David Diaz.
All right, stay right there. Huh? I know, you understand.
Now talking to Andrew Glenn.
You have 5 minutes.
I think he has 5 minutes. Is that what it's coming in?
5 minutes on the clock.
You take your time. All right, take your time.
What you do not want to say in this situation as the fighter is, I can't see, Doc.
We're 2 minutes in.
Diaz right now doing the smart thing, saying, give me my 5 minutes and we'll go from there. If you can't see, never say I can't see. Say, I need more time.
You just saw Andrew Glenn going over to the 2 California timekeepers to check on that 5-minute clock. Well, it will not expire. David Diaz is ready. Time in. Round number 2 resumes. Left hand lands from Diaz. Jab from Jordan. Diaz open chest coming forward. Trying to sit down on that right hand is Jordan. Yes, swinging a miss with the right hand. Stiff jab from Shane Jordan. The right hand. That second clack. More big, powerful right swings from David Diaz. Diaz now yelling at Shane Jordan, slapping his own face. The two talk to the bell. That is a very peculiar end to round number 2.
Great advice from the corner of David Diaz. He has to push his opponent back, get him against the ropes, mirror his hips, stalk him. Easier said than done.
Round number 3, David Diaz versus Shane Jordan. First time BKFC for Diaz. For Jordan, this is his BKFC and Pro Combat Sports debut. This is a massive contrast, not just in temperaments, but in styles. Here's the long jab. Massive contrast in body types for these two bantamweights again. Diaz, 5'5", Jordan 6 foot even. Big swing and a miss. Diaz taking himself off balance. Jordan did not pounce.
So we talk about a lot, having the reach and using it are two different things. Right now, Jordan's trying to utilize it very well. You can see here, Jordan throwing and landing more shots than Diaz.
The left hook. I believe that'll be ruled as a trip. Almost a knee tap. Definitely a slip we fight on. Right hand on the entry from Diaz. Good counter from Shane Jordan. Diaz forward off the jab. Counter right hand. Left hook to the body from the half. Top one round goes down to Diaz.
And that's what Diaz needs to do. Continue to push the pace, take away space, and throw combinations.
Soft warning to Jordan. Watch the punches to the back of Diaz's head. There was a high elbow blocking guard from David Diaz on the entry. There is the entry, snatching the half tie plug. On the inside, that's exactly the fight twist that Diaz wants. Left hook, more big swings, but flowing freely around David Diaz's left eye. On the right hand, right forward pressure. Half tie plug. 2 shots after the bell. He moved to round 4. Round number 4.
So that really has to give Diaz some
We'll see how that's confidence. Ruled definitively as a slip. A slip of peace we fight on.
Diaz was having a lot of problems earlier. If you can gain the momentum right now, continue to push his opponent backward, that's really going to give him more confidence coming in these last 2 rounds.
Diaz forward again. There's a stiff jab again from Shane Jordan. Jordan has been landing his long straight shots. Diaz has been landing his entry wide hooks. Down goes Shane Jordan. On the clean knockdown from the right hand. Here's the count, and now the long count from Andrew Glenn as Diaz getting too close, now sent back.
Just that pressure, it's so tiring, it wears you out.
First knockdown of this fight recorded by David Diaz. 65 seconds remaining, round 4. Diaz now turning on the pressure, runs the left hand on the right hand. Diaz on the left hand coming forward. Big swing, center on the left hook from Shane Jordan. Jordan on the right hand. Diaz on the entry, left hand. Heavy on the neck from the half tie plug. Short, hard uppercut from David Diaz. Big exhale on the exit from Shane Jordan. Over the neck, guillotine position. That draws the break from Andrew Glenn. 35 seconds remaining, round 4.
This is exactly the style of fight that David Diaz likes. Dirty, nasty, grimy, pushing you the whole time, making you tired, wearing you out.
Spin from the half tie plumb. Effectively goes David Diaz. Short right uppercuts. And effective right uppercuts. Andrew Glenn almost took the left hook to the back from Shane Jordan, obviously accidentally. Right hand from Jordan. Left hand from Diaz. Diaz again to the clinch. More right uppercuts. Diaz heavy on the neck of Shane Jordan to the bell. We move to the 5th and final round. Full handshake. Both fighters, David Diaz, Shane Jordan up to scratch. The bell, but now the medical timeout called by Andrew Glenn. Medical assessment will go to David Diaz, who recorded the knockdown in round 4. Quick medical clearance. And round 5 now set to begin, and it does with the emphatic call of knuckle up from Andrew Glenn. There's the emphatic right hand on the step back from Shane Jordan. Diaz taking that exceedingly well, walking through it. Diaz forward.
Diaz doing a better job of not following his opponent, trying to mirror the hips a little bit better. And you can see in the clinch, Diaz just dominating.
Big right hand from Diaz. On the turn. Diaz, huge left hand. Jordan took that well. Diaz forward pressure. Jordan still throwing one on the exhale. Diaz on the left hook. Overhead right just missed from Jordan. Diaz will try to snatch the half-tie plumb here, instead the underhook. Good defensive clinch work in the lead shoulder from Shane Jordan. That's the separation from Glenn with 65 seconds remaining in this fight. To the body. Shane Jordan's mouth almost wide open.
Watch your back of the head. Watch your back of the head. Work out of there.
Good right hand from Diaz.
And a lot of this is ring generalship right now.
On the right hand.
Diaz, even when he's getting punched, he's in control.
Diaz on the right hand, left hand. One-way traffic for David. Diaz on the left hand. Jordan trying to reset. Diaz heavy. Jordan lands the right hand. Diaz coming forward again.
When Diaz gets hit, he just laughs it off. He says he doesn't hurt. Jordan's not doing the same thing.
Deep cut under the left eye of Shane Jordan. This is an exhausting tempo set and held by both Diaz and Jordan. Tuck under. Diaz forward again on the double jab. Left hand and the counter right hand after Jordan landed. Diaz again. Diaz now sticking out his tongue and Jordan coming forward to the body, the bell. And that is the end of a really entertaining fight.
After completing the scheduled 5 rounds, our judges at ringside are all in agreement at 47-47. Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is ruled a unanimous draw.
Wow. Very surprising right there, Sean. All 3 judges saw that the exact same way.
Chris, it's a 10-8 round across the board for David Diaz, knocking down Shane Jordan, round number 4. Without that knockdown, this is a unanimous decision win for Shane Jordan. Women's bantamweights for you now. The numbers presented by Savage Sip Coffee for Crystal Pittman versus Sydney Smith.
Sydney Smith with a 3-inch height advantage, however, only a 1.5-inch reach advantage. He's going to have to utilize that long, straight punches because Crystal Pittman wants to get in with those heavy overhands and heavy hooks.
Crystal Pittman said, I have to seize openings. I have to utilize excellent punch placement. Round number 1. White and black for Crystal Pittman. Black and gold for Sydney Smith. So the feints on the level change. Looking for the entry. Double jab from Pittman. There's the right hand from Crystal Pittman. Big swings from Pittman. Circling out. To the mid-range to reset. Trying to get her jab going from long.
Pittman's already landed a couple of very powerful shots, and I don't think Sydney Smith expected that kind of power coming at her right away from the beginning of this fight.
The right uppercut just off the mark. There's a big right hand on the stagger. More big shots. Mike Beltran taking a really close look. That is it. Game, set, match, round number 1, Crystal Pittman.
And that was another situation that Sydney Smith needed to take a knee. She was hurt. You cannot just stand there and let somebody unload on her. The referee's going to stop it every time. You get hurt, you need to take a knee, gather your senses, take that 8 count. Maybe you can withstand it or start tying up something. You cannot just stand there and let punches rain at you. The judge is going to stop that, or the referee's going to stop it every time. Beautiful right hand. You see how it turned the head of Sydney Smith.
Ladies and gentlemen, our referee in charge, Mike Beltran, steps in and calls a stop to the fight at 48 seconds into round number 1. For your winner by TKO, Crystal, the Rugged Beauty, Pittman.
Sean, that's the best we've seen Pittman look. Very confident, came in with hard shots the entire time.
The numbers for you now in this middleweight fight, presented by Russia. Yevgeny Kordonov versus Julian Lane.
Although both these guys are 5'8", it is Julian Lane that possesses a 4-inch reach advantage. That's the only real difference here. And Julian wants to utilize that. Stay long, land hard shots, make his opponent step forward, and then he can land those powerful shots.
Julian Lane told us, I will not be reckless in this fight, but I absolutely will not hesitate. Round number 1. White trunks for Yevgeny Kordonov, blue trunks for Julian Lane. You already see the elusive movement. I think that's the Soviet Union style technical boxing Kordonov was talking about. Back the left hand from the southpaw stance is Kordonov. You see Lane in the ortho stance. Measured start from Julian Lane. Kordonov, see the upper body movement. Full measured start from both men. On the with the left hook overhand right. It was negated with the left-handed Lane.
Julian Lane, just a lot of experience. You can see how relaxed he is. Understanding what he needs to do when, not getting rattled.
Lane from the mid-range, backing out again. Slight forward pressure now from Cordano. 60 seconds remaining, round number 1. We're in the middleweight division. There's a left hand, left hook, but that landed on the arm of Lane. Left to the body. Lane stepping in hard. Not sure with a push. That is a slip. We fight on. You saw the finger wag from Cordano saying absolutely not a knockdown. Fully agreed by referee Andrew Glenn.
Very true. You can just see the power of Julian Lane in that situation. Just a little push.
Through the center circle, into the clinch, overhook, snatched by Julian Lane. Lane throwing big with the right hand on the separation. On the right hand, left hand from Cordano. Lane coming forward. Cordano trying to snatch the half-time. More big shots on the inside. Down goes Cordano. Ruled a slip again. 2 slips in round number 1. This is the first. Really, it's a forearm shiver by Julian Lane. See the finger waggle. Absolutely not a knockdown from Yevgeny Cordano. Cyrus is ringside. Set for round number 2. And time called by referee Andrew Glenn. We will have a medical timeout.
I think Cordano might have torn his bicep.
You see the ice pack on the left bicep of Yevgeny Cordano.
He's not going to be able to fight.
And this fight is over. Huge disappointment for both men. And again, that's a class reaction from Julian Lane, not celebrating on the physician stoppage and injury TKO.
Definitely not the way Julian Lane wants to win a fight.
Huge disappointment for Yevgeny Cordano.
Ladies and gentlemen, on the advice of our ringside physician, our referee in charge, Andrew Glenn, calls a stop to this fight at the conclusion of round number 1. For your winner by TKO, Julian "Let Me Bang" Lane.
Like we said earlier, Sean, not a way Julian Lane wants to win a fight, but through injury, that's what happens sometimes. Julian Lane the winner.
A really intriguing fight for you now in the middleweight division. The numbers presented by Grunt Style Apparel for Alfredo Angulo versus Jeremiah Riggs.
Even though there's only 1 inch height difference for Jeremiah Riggs, he does have a significant 4-inch reach advantage. We've talked about having a reach advantage, utilizing it. Riggs does a great job of staying long and coming in with that hard right hand. He needs to utilize that because Angulo is a beast at getting in the mid-range and landing those hard shots.
Jeremiah Riggs told us, I have to land hard and early to set the tone of bare knuckle versus Alfredo Angulo. Round number 1, black trunks for Angulo, white trunks for Riggs. Double jab, hard to the body and a hard entry from Jeremiah Riggs. Big shots on the inside. Riggs exactly where he wants to be, snatching the half-time one. Shot with the right hand, Angulo covering up. Huge right hands from Riggs. Angulo trying to turn. More shots from Riggs on the inside. Riggs again with the right hand. Huge shots from Riggs from the half-time plug. Winning of the hair pull by referee Mike Beltran. Riggs continuing to throw with the right hand. One-way traffic at the moment. There's the uppercut. Angulo trying to fire back with the right hand. Riggs exactly where he wants to be. More right hands from Jeremiah Riggs. Onslaught of shots from Riggs. Angulo still standing still, taking these punches.
Riggs is just dominating this fight.
Angulo trying to fire back. Angulo against the ring ropes. Angulo was standing that initial onslaught, but hit the second onslaught. More right hands from Riggs from the half-time from clean right hand. Mike Beltran taking a really close look. Angulo still standing on this onslaught.
Riggs has got to be careful not to punch himself out, gas himself out with his hard shots. Oh!
The countering in drives Jeremiah Riggs against the complete flow of this fight. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
The entire fight was explosive.
Chris, I'll call it now. That is the biggest comeback in BKFC history.
Unbelievable. I thought they were going to stop the fight. I thought Riggs had a couple chances to step back, land one final shot that would have ended the night. Just walked into a right hand. Caught him right on the chin to that punch, Angulo.
Ladies and gentlemen, our referee in charge, Mike Beltran, reaches the count of 10 at 1 minute 33 seconds into round number 1. For your winner by KO, Alfredo, El Perro, Angulo.
Feature fight time. To the heavyweight division we go for Ben Rothwell versus Todd Duffy. Our tale of the tape is presented by Forge Irish Stout.
And sharp from the tail of the tape, you can see for heavyweights, not a big height or reach difference, but the main thing is the weight difference. Ben Rothwell is a huge heavyweight, 30 pounds bigger than Todd Duffy.
Todd Duffy told us, I have to be very sound defensively, smartly circle on the outside, smartly engage. Round number 1. Black and red trunks for Ben Rothwell, black and white trunks for Todd Duffy. Form shield guard. Leads of 2 centuries ago from Ben Rothwell. Was a very classic traditional style. Hard left hand, counter right hand, and that trumps Todd Duffy.
There's that big power difference and size difference.
Mergliana says right back to it. Todd Duffy enters the pocket. Right hand knockdown number 2.
Duffy's down.
Mergliana ruling that as slip. Duffy staying down.
Wow, that's
and
it.
now this fight is over. And just like that, the win for Ben Rothwell.
A little anticlimactic, but something happened there with his right shoulder, and Todd Duffy was pointing to it.
Ladies and gentlemen, our referee in charge, Big Dan Mergliana, steps in and calls a stop to this fight at 43 seconds into round number 1. For your winner by TKO, Big Ben Rothwell.
OnlyFans brings you our tale of the tape for this, our co-main event of the evening. For the BKFC heavyweight title, the champion Mick Terrill versus Lorenzo Hunt.
From the tail of the tape, you can see the 3-inch height advantage, the 2.5-inch reach advantage. Also, a significant, almost 15-pound weight advantage for the champ, Mick Terrill.
Mick Terrill told us, I definitely feel that Lorenzo Hunt has heavyweight power, but I feel that that power will diminish badly if this fight goes past 2 rounds. Both fighters up to scratch. Champion versus champion, round number 1. White trunks for Mick Terrill, black trunks for Lorenzo Hunt.
And there's Lorenzo trying to utilize that speed advantage.
That's a slip. Almost a cartwheel from Hunt. Right back to it, orders referee Andrew Glenn. Here's the jab from Terrill.
Terrill needs to land a good punch earlier on Lorenzo, trying to take away that confidence he has.
Hunt dismissively shaking his head no in the face of Mick Terrill. Well, just staying active with the lead left hand. The explosion in from Hunt on the overhand right, circling out is Terrill. Terrill downward on the right hand, now into the clinch. Right hand on the exit from Hunt. Didn't fully land. On the level change from Mick Terrill. Next thing fluid on the outside, trying to explode to the inside again. The right uppercut nearly from half-time club for Terrill. Well, big step in with the naked 2.
And that right there is exactly what Terrill needs to do. Land first and land hard.
Well, from the half-time club, trying to stay heavy. The two-handed push on the separation is ordered by Andrew Glenn.
He needs to make Lorenzo a desperate fighter, lunging in. That way it's easier to counter.
Right not there for Terrill. 5 seconds remaining round 1. Terrill, that uppercut getting through. Another uppercut from the half-time club.
Perfect position right now for Terrill. Push your opponent around, wear him out, use that weight.
Twice now that Terrill has given the two-handed push on Hunt on the separation. Not quite legal. There's the right hand, and down goes Lorenzo. Hunt on the right uppercut.
Dislocated the elbow, looks like. Fight's over.
This fight is over! And successful title defense number 1 for Mick Terrill.
Unfortunate that the elbow dislocated from that fall. I would like to see what Hunt could have done if he got up.
It was a clean knockdown on the right uppercut, and then the immediate elbow injury on the left elbow.
Beautiful uppercut. Just an awkward fall. When you're falling, it's hard to try and understand what you're doing, but his hand got behind his back.
It's almost a Kimura position that Hunt falls in, Chris.
That is a nasty, nasty dislocation.
Ladies and gentlemen, our referee in charge, Andrew Glenn, steps in and calls a stop to this fight at 1 minute 48 seconds into round number 1. For your winner by TKO and still BKFC World Heavyweight Champion, Mick Terrill.
The numbers now for this, our main event of the evening. They are presented by Bucked Up Energy Drink. In the light heavyweight division, Mike Perry versus Thiago Alves.
Sean, the fight we've been waiting for, identical height, 1 inch reach difference, nothing much there. This is going to be a fantastic fight, has nothing to do with tail or take. Whoever can get out there, implement that game plan, that strategy, that's who's going to win this fight.
Thiago Alves told us, when Mike Perry is throwing power punches, I will be throwing accurate punches. And Murgliata bringing both fighters up to scratch.
Ready, sir. Toe the line, ready. Buckle up.
Round number 1. Blue and pink trunks for Mike Perry. Blue and yellow trunks for Thiago Alves. Immediate forward pressure off of scratch from Perry. Perry to the body, right hand, just misses the mark. High tight striking guard for Alves. This on the jab. This to the inside.
Great body punch right there.
Immediately the chant of Perry from this Los Angeles crowd. It's on his back foot, tried the counter, couldn't get the right hand through. 3 on the left hook from Mike Perry. Alves trying to counter, takes that right hand. Perry forward again, 80 seconds remaining, round number 1. Left hook, and down goes Thiago Alves.
Look at that power. That's a tough task right there to knock Alves down. He's hurt.
Up at 9 is Thiago Alves. He tells Murgliata he wants to continue.
Alves is hurt.
He stumbles. That is it. Round number 1. And Mike Perry now 5-0 in BKFC.
Like a little combination between a left hook and a left uppercut. It doesn't have to be extremely hard, it has to be extremely precise.
Ladies and gentlemen, our referee in charge, Big Dan Murgliata, steps in and calls a stop to this fight at 1 minute into round number 1. For your winner by TKO and still your undefeated, undisputed, uncontested BKFC King of Violence, Platinum Mike Perry!
Mike Perry just keeps getting better. He talked about that being his easiest fight. That was a very dangerous opponent, and he went through him like that was nothing.